Yes, guys, I'm Si. Welcome back to the channel. What a performance. Simply remarkable. And I'll tell you what, you will not see a better performance with 10 men at any level. I don't care what you say. That was absolutely sensational from Cardiff City. Just unbelievable. And I thought Gabriel Osho was just unreal. But I also thought Alex Robertson was sensational in the 6, particularly because he started the game in the 8. I thought Joel Colwell covered him and Robertson just covered so much ground throughout the game. It was unreal. The passing, the manager, his personality and the way he views football, the way it rubs off on the players. There was no fear. For the moment Ryan Wintle went off, you were like, when he got sent off, you were like, oh, this could get real tricky today now. Just got to find a way not to lose for about 5 seconds. And then it was just all Cardiff City. Rotherham had one good chance right before half-time at 1-0. But great save from Nathan Trott. That'll do him the world of good. He looked so much more comfortable on the ball today. Now, probably helped by the fact that Rotherham offered nothing and didn't push or press. But Cardiff City were just scintillating. Like, truly, they were so good. The way we moved the ball, the teamwork, the partnerships, the work for each other. I thought Fish and Osho were just unbelievable. Matty Angel was unbelievable. Joel Bagan was unbelievable. Like, for me, I think the standout performers was probably the midfield. I thought Kellyman, Colwell, Robertson in the middle were just at the heart of everything after Wintle gets sent off. And Wintle's such a big player for us. You never know how it's going to go. But we just went on the front foot and we were so good with the pressing, like when to sit in and when to press. And we kept forcing him into mistakes. Ollie Tanner, people were critical of him last week. I don't think he was anywhere near as bad as what people were saying. Gets another 2 assists. Like, the man can't stop assisting. And ultimately, that's what you need. Chris Willock, again, just really, really clever, really, really good. I thought Joel Colwell was actually my man of the match. I thought he was just everywhere, top to bottom. He was pressing in the first half. He's pressing the defenders. Second half, he's covering behind the fullbacks. And it was just really refreshing to have a player sent off after 20 minutes and it not really change anything about the way we played other than we just stuck together, worked hard, and just played football. For years gone by, a player sent off so early, you'd have been defending the edge of your box. And even, with 5 minutes to go, Callum Chambers is getting the defence up to the halfway, squeezing up, making the pitch big with the wingers. And I thought every single player was excellent. I'm really pleased with it. Fair enough. Really pleased for Isaac Davis to get a goal at the end. Hopefully his knock is not too... nothing too serious. I don't know what happened off the ball. They didn't show it on the TV, but something happened because Osho and Bagan were not happy. I'm sure we'll see it at some point. But Cardiff were wicked. They were so good. That is a result and a performance that will really give confidence and belief, because to go to 10 men and then away from home, where we've found it difficult at times to go to certain places and play away, Rotherham on a good run of form. And yeah, they were poor. I thought the only player who looked like he gave a shit was Harry Gray for them. He looks a player. He's only 17. We'd have a look on him next year. But I just thought we were just sensational. I thought Matty Angel was really, really good. Great to see Nathan Trott looking really comfortable on the ball again. Made a great save one-on-one just before half-time. That was the only chance they created. And when he was called upon, he made that save. That's what top keepers do. And then, the quality of the goals was excellent. The quality of the play was excellent. And at no point was I particularly nervous. I never felt like Rotherham were getting on top. Never felt like they put us under pressure. They never used their additional man. And we were just very, very, very good. Even David Turnbull, I thought when he first came on, I was like, oh, he looks a bit shaky. But when to slow the game down, when to speed it up, I thought everybody contributed today. And look, shout out to the players who didn't get on. And I'm sure they'll be frustrated, but it's one of them, backs to the wall, 10 men, just find a way. And what a way we found. I cannot tell you enough. And look, I haven't rewatched it or anything like that, and we'll get into all that tomorrow. But like, every single man was fucking sensational. Absolutely sensational. And I just thought, like, what a performance. I've not seen many better performances with 10 men. I'm trying to think of some where I've seen 10 men beat a better team. I haven't seen the possession stats, but I think at half time we had like 65% possession. I wouldn't be surprised if it was about that, going into the second half. We just kept forcing them into mistakes. So happy for all those away fans. It's a long old trip to Yorkshire, and what a trip back they're going to have. Like I said, hopefully no serious injuries, because Osher came off with a knock, Robertson came off with a knock, Isaac was down at the end. What we don't need is like a barrage of injuries. But to perform like that with 10 men is one thing. To perform like that away from home is another. To perform like that without Yusuf Salic, without Ruben Colwell, without Dylan Lawler, that is what is most pleasing. I thought we were just sensational, and we're going to have to do that now. We're going to have to play like that without Ryan Wintle. He's going to be out for 3 games unless we appeal it. I doubt we will, even though I think it's really soft, because it's a foul, but we got 2 defenders back there. So he's not in on goal, is he? But whatever, didn't need it. We'll play with 10 men every week. Absolutely wicked. And it's funny because I made the boys who I help coach, we trained 10v11 on Monday, and some of them were moaning because I said you've got to be able to keep the ball and you've got to be able to keep playing when you've got less men. That's why you do it. That's why teams do it, because we were just so good. So good. Not one player had a bad game, which is mad. Away from home, tricky place to go. And I feel for Scanlon. I'm sure he was itching to get on. And I actually thought, we talked about this literally last week, there might come a situation where you've got to play Kepakio on the right wing and Scanlon on the left wing with NG and Bagan. And I thought that was going to come in the second half, but when they switched to 3 up front, we went with 3 at the back, which I don't mind at all. Isaac Davis pace on the break. I was so pleased because he's done that a few times recently when we've been under the cosh a little bit. He's gone not attacking, but he's given us an attacking outlet with Isaac Davis up front. And it hasn't quite come off. It's nearly come off, but not quite. And I thought, I was really pleased that it come off, because I thought it's a good finish as well by Isaac. He's got a lot to do when he picks up the ball. Good ball from Turnbull. We could have had more. We could have had at least a couple more. There was a couple of just close efforts and stuff. And Kellyman, man, what a player he is as well, by the way. Really, he is really buying into Cardiff, and I love to see it. I would love to see Kellyman up next year. I would love to see Kellyman and Ruben playing in the same side somehow, because I just think, could see some real football. We played some real football today. I am a very happy boy. Fucking right. Fucking right. From my preview, I thought this could be sticky. To go and do that with 10 men is fucking remarkable. Go on. Anyway, the boys will be back later on. I'm not sure what time it is, if it's 8 or 9, but 9 o'clock on CardiffCityWorld. Have a look on our socials, we'll have it up later. And I'll be back tomorrow on CardiffCityWorld with 5 things. And then breakdown podcast tomorrow night. Oh, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Thank you so much as always. I got a video coming out on Ruben and stuff next week sometime. We'll have some other stuff as well. Got a really interesting interview coming up with an ex-Cardiff player as well on the 16th of February. So I'll try and get that out as quick as possible. But anyway, look after yourselves. Have a great night. Safe journey home to all the away fans. And I'll see you in the next one. Nice one. Come on.